Today, I will be talking about a very unfortunate and sad state of affairs. You must have noticed that within last couple of years, many of our relatives, friends who were in 30s, 40s, we have lost them. Suddenly one day a news comes that this particular young person who used to go to gym regularly, or sometimes a doctor himself, suddenly collapsed and passed away. There are multiple reasons, multiple theories behind this. One of the major theory is, of course, coronavirus. And it looks to me that that is quite a substantial theory as far as the causes of these kind of sudden deaths are concerned, especially in the young people. When coronavirus pandemic started, as the initial cases started coming, after analysis I had found that there is something called as problems or inflammations of systems related with Rakta Dhatu. In general, you can translate it as roughly as vascular system, and hence I had published a paper how coronavirus is important cause for disruption of vascular system. The symptoms, the signs, the investigations, the complications, all were pointing towards a very important phenomena that yes, respiratory system is one factor, but also the more important factor is vascular system, or what we call as Rakta Dhatu. I had suggested a few preventive measures, a few treatment options available in that paper that was published in one international journal. Now, this video is to create awareness about the possible factors from your lifestyle. If you can eliminate them, it is possible that you could reduce those vascular inflammations. And similarly, the possibilities, chances, probabilities of this sudden death due to either myocarditis or cardiac arrest or something else. When we consider Ayurveda has given a lot of importance to Rakta Dhatu and the causative factors which will vitiate this Rakta Dhatu. Rakta Dhatu is again roughly translated as blood, not exactly the same. And the causes of vitiation of its system, which is called as Raktavah Srotas. So if we start eliminating one by one, reducing one by one, the etiological factors for these particular vitiation of Raktavah Srotas or Rakta Dhatu, there is a possibility that we can keep ourselves away from these complications. Vidahi nyannapanani dravasnigdha guruni cha raktavahini dushyanti bhajatam cha atapa analau. That Sanskrit shlok has a core of various etiological factors as a kind of a message given in this shlok, which can be elaborated further like this. The items, food articles, which cause burning sensation in the body. For example, if you are taking chips, wafers, chuda, mixtures, shave, pickles, vinegar, sauce, ketchup, when you eat these in a larger quantity, a larger amount, then you start getting burning sensation. All these items do vitiate the system which we are talking about right now, that is Rakta Dhatu. Similarly, certain items from the food, for example, kulit, horse clams, or udid, that is black grams, they also should be stopped, reduced at least. Certain non-vegetarian items like fish. Now, being a Goan, when I'm telling to my Goan patients to avoid fish, it's like, okay, I'll stop watching the video itself. But at least what you can do is reduce the amount of fish, reduce the frequency of fish, cut down fried fish, have more of fish curry, which is not so spicy, that's very important. Have more of sweetwater fish, reduce saltwater fishes. Have more diet of fruits and vegetables rather than fish and eggs and chicken. Because this will reduce the inflammation in the vascular system. That's a fact. So avoid fish as far as possible. Avoid chicken as far as possible. Chicken soup you can have, but not the other varieties of chicken. So if you see generally Indo-Chinese dishes, various kinds of noodles, various kinds of so-called Chinese dishes, veg or non-veg, should be avoided. Because we have to avoid all the sauces, all the ketchups, all the sausages also, means sauce as well as sausage both to be avoided. From the fruits, we should avoid oranges, pineapples. Now some people have taken a lot of oranges because it contains vitamin C. If you want to have something for vitamin C, guava would be a good option. It has got a lot of vitamin C compared to oranges. So guava is preferable. Avoid oranges, pineapples, any sour fruit. Strawberries, for example, if they're sour, avoid them. Sometimes you have them as fine, but not regularly, not as a choice. Fermented products, idli, dosa, bread, khaman dhokla, to be avoided. Jalebi to be avoided. All the instant foods, all the packed food should be avoided. They are quite inflammatory. Similarly, chilies to be reduced. People who work near fire or who have to work more in the scorching sun, they should take a lot of care. The people who have to remain awake at night, they cannot sleep properly because of their job or something like this, or by their choice, on mobile. They should take a lot of care. They should refrain from doing that. The people who sleep after lunch immediately, those are also quite vulnerable. People who are taking methi seeds as a part of their diabetic diet or whatever, should stop them. People who are doing exercise, but while gymming or working out, they drink water. That's wrong. So all these lifestyle changes should be made because these all will increase the chances of getting vascular damage. What you can include in your diet? Well, rice, wonderful. Green beans, moong, wonderful. One vegetable comes, the name of vegetable is ash gourd. In Marathi it is called as kohla. In Konkani it is called as kuwalo. And in general it is famous for one sweet called as petha. If not pedha, petha. From Agra it comes. So that particular vegetable which is called as kushmanda or ash gourd, that is wonderful for these people. Gulkand is very good for them. The way gulkand is prepared, you can also prepare mogra kand. That also is wonderful. If they are getting pure milk, cow's milk, Indian cow's milk, A2 milk, that's wonderful. Goat milk is good. Soya bean to be avoided. Proper exercise, regular sleep are very important factors to prevent these diseases. We do something called as Sira Ved, in which we give certain medication for 3 or 5 days and then remove certain amount of blood from your system, which is called as phlebotomy. So around 100 ml to 120 ml of blood is given out as a part of refreshing your body. That also works wonders. So all these things you must follow. Now this video is also for my doctor friends. Let them be allopathic doctors, homeopathic, Ayurveda, or whatever path they are prescribing. But this particular message, if they can spread along their patients, it will be wonderful that they will be saving a lot of lives. Because this concept of diet and lifestyle and the possibility of vascular diseases is not yet as prevalent as it should. In Ayurveda, Rakta Dhatu is important for its function of giving life to the tissues, but also it's important to give strength to the vessels, vascular system, veins, arteries, capillaries, and also to muscles. So whenever you have difficulty like fatigue, especially after coronavirus, it's because of this particular system which is affecting. So this particular hypothesis which was laid down at that point, Rakta Dhatu is the major important tissue where you have to work to prevent the complications, is unfortunately becoming true now. I would advise all of you should follow this particular regime to prevent further complications. Thank you.